As many of you may know by now, your Facebook accounts don't work. It's down worldwide. There was a whistleblower, apparently, yesterday. Well, when people speak up, you can make a difference, but you need the insiders to speak up. That doesn't work so good when they're all on the same side. The situation I got to deal with as far as the Dual County Sheriff's Department goes, well, I got to get somebody who will actually look at the fucking evidence. A lot of my evidence is on Facebook, which we can't gain access to right now, can we? Now, I've taken thousands of screenshots, so I got plenty of screenshots. The thing is, there's a lot more evidence on there. A lot more. There's also the people that I can't get a hold of otherwise. After Natalie Bollinger was killed, a lot of people invested a lot of time and energy in trying to destroy my Facebook profile, and they did not succeed. Now, this whistleblower, maybe something will finally be done about the Facebook algorithms. We all know they're fucked up. Maybe something will be done about it. Now, as far as shutting down Facebook altogether, there's a lot of evidence in there about the predators that I have to worry about on a daily basis. Now, I don't want to have to do desperate shit. I don't want to have to break the law. I don't want to have to break a window or pop a tire or whatever else. There's a lot of things I don't want to do. I would rather do this the legal way. However, there's a slight issue with that being that our courts are completely fucked. I spoke out about Clearview. Nobody did shit. But then some whistleblowers who worked there finally spoke up after the death of Tybor Hatay. That's right, someone had to die for the people at Clearview Behavioral Health to do a goddamn thing. Those people knew what was going on was wrong. They knew what they were personally taking part in was wrong. But they did it anyway. Just like Leslie Snell of the Dual County Sheriff's Department. Just like Scott DaCosta of the Dual County Sheriff's Department. Just like Deputies Hammond and Selhorst and many others. Every law enforcement officer that has been in Chapel, Nebraska in the last 4 years, I've got a complaint against. It's because they all work together. Now, who's the whistleblower? There isn't one. I got a friend who just started working with the Dual County Sheriff's Department. I've known him since he was about 6 or 7. Now, he's the only one out of all of them that ain't done me wrong. Matter of fact, I've got a conversation with that particular officer recorded and on my Facebook or on my YouTube, right here on this channel. I also have a conversation with his cousin on my YouTube channel in reference to the Dual County Sheriff's Department. Now, what does this global shutdown mean? Who knows? Maybe it means that they're applying a fix. Maybe it means they're trying to destroy evidence and they can't deal with any of our BS while they're doing it. Who knows? I spoke out about Facebook algorithms a long time ago because people were calling everything spam on my Facebook and I was getting constantly banned. That's because of attention that was unwarranted and undeserved. And all of the laws that were broken, I keep having to listen to people tell me shit like, you just need to let it go. You know what? That'd be nice. That sure the fuck would be nice if that was an option. A lot of people say, man, why don't you just move out of the country? Huh. You think I'm allowed out of the country? That's cute. That's the problem with being assaulted by a police officer, and then they try to frame you for assault. Those officers did everything that they could to drag things out as long as they possibly could, forcing me to do desperate things to defend myself and my loved ones. Desperate things that are only a slight issue. It would have been no problem for these officers to just admit that they fucked up and then actually do their fucking jobs. There's a lot of people want to give me advice. They don't know what the fuck is going on, but they want to give that advice. What's your advice about the Facebook issue? I got a lot of evidence on there that's pretty fucking important. It shows the abuse that I've had to go through for years and the fact that I spoke out about that abuse. A lot of people expect me to just shut up. A lot of people think that I should just take it. Well, you're a fucking idiot. Would you tell a woman to just take it? Or are you being a sexist fucking prig? Facebook being shut down, even temporarily, is probably driving a lot of people nuts. But it's a good change of pace, isn't it? There's a lot of things that I could do rather than try to do it the legal way, rather than try to get a day in court. Now, mind you, I shouldn't have to break the law to get a fucking day in court. I need help defending myself against predators, and I am denied every fucking right that all of you take for granted because of the tag of mentally ill. That makes it okay to assault me, and it makes it okay to press charges against me for crimes that never happened. It makes it okay to destroy evidence and to steal evidence from me. This is not okay. And I'm not going to pretend that just because I'm not black, that my life doesn't matter. I'm not going to pretend that just because I'm not a woman, that my rights don't matter. I'm not going to pretend that just because I'm not gay, that I am not worth fighting for. I am worth fighting for. My rights do matter. My life does matter. I'm willing to commit felonies to protect children. Even after spending 7 months incarcerated, most of it in prison this year, for crimes that were not even committed, I can still honestly say that, yeah, I'd go to prison to protect your children. Facebook did a lot of screwed up things. Their algorithms are so fucked up. I tried to show the conversations between Natalie and I. I took screenshots and I posted them up in order. And Facebook just kind of plopped them in whatever random fucking order it wanted to. That ain't cool. Now, these web sleuth nut jobs could have taken the time to actually piece it together, but they didn't. They wanted someone to take their bullshit out on. They wanted someone to crucify for the crimes of others. People tell me, why don't you move? Why don't you move? Where to? I don't have the resources or the means to take care of myself. God bless America, right? No. Fuck no. God bless everybody or nobody at all. Your nation of origin does not make you a better human being than anyone else. The color of your skin does not make you a better human being than anyone else. The parts you got between your legs don't make you a better human than anyone else. How you treat others is important. But you know what? If someone's trying to kill you or trying to rape you, I don't expect you to be fucking nice to them. I don't expect you to tell them fucking thank you. But it seems to me that's what people expect out of me. I have too much shit going on. I have to try to get back the resources that were stolen from me because I was illegally incarcerated. Meanwhile, I got to try to go through all this evidence and get it to somebody who might actually do something. Dandelion typed, well, that doesn't seem like acting nice. I don't expect anybody to act nice who's being abused. If saying, hey, I'm being abused is not enough, then raise your voice just a little bit louder. If raising your voice a little bit louder doesn't work, then start screaming. Dandelion type, you should lead by example. I do, Dandelion. Before all the bullshit with Natalie Bollinger, I was probably one of the nicest persons you'd ever meet. But guess what? I wasn't loud enough. I wasn't loud enough. When somebody is called mentally ill, they have to scream loud enough for someone else to fucking take the reins and speak up. Dandelion, did you know that if you are raped and you are called mentally ill, your rapist can get away with it? And it's even worse for men. We are all expected in this country to feel sorry for anything with a vagina. And that's not right. It's not. Being a woman entitles you to cruelty here in the United States. Being a pretty white girl with blonde hair and blue eyes gives you the right to victimize whoever you want in this country. You can beat on your boyfriend for 30 minutes because you're having a fucking mental breakdown because you think he might be cheating on you because it took him 10 extra minutes to get home from work. So that makes it okay to destroy his things and throw them all out the door and out the window and to beat the fuck out of his pickup truck with a baseball bat. By the way, my mom did that. My mom is one of those hardcore wannabe Christian fundamentalists who's only Christian when it suits her. My stepdad was playing a video game, and his character in the video game married someone else's character in the video game. It's a video game. Now, since the owner of the other character was a male, my mom accused Michael Scott Wade, who used to be in the Air Force, of being a homosexual, and she wanted a divorce, and she kicked him out. My mom hates homosexuals. Hates them. She says things like, they're all going to hell. They're a blight on God. Well, Mom, I would rather spend the rest of my life surrounded by homosexuals than to ever have to see your ugly mug again. Here in Chapel, Nebraska, I still get to hear about how popular my mom was in high school. She wasn't popular, she was a slut. Big fucking difference. And guess what? I'll call a man a slut too. It's fair and it's equal. Those of you who have gone back and looked at the Tim Beeson messages, you'll notice I called him a cunt too. My insults and my cursing is not gender specific. It's based on your actions. These things that were done to me, I was told it's not illegal for them to do these things to me. It is, however, illegal for me to do anything back. Is that true? No. That is not the way the law is fucking written. The law doesn't say that men cannot be victims. The law does not say that you can't take a report from a disabled person. Natalie's whole family are going down. We've seen this already with many of my predators. They have already gone down for what they've done. 2 of the officers who assaulted me in Boulder, Colorado are in prison for manslaughter. Clearview is permanently closed down. They killed a man and tried to cover it up. Thank goodness for whistleblowers. Without them, none of it would have been possible. Waylon Lolatai assaulted me and then assaulted 6 more people who are homeless after assaulting me. You want to pretend that the homeless all deserve to be beaten down by the public and by the police just for trying to fucking exist without the resources that you sorry son of a bitches take for granted every goddamn day? You're out of your goddamn mind. Meanwhile, we got nut job Christian fundamentalists like my mother who do some pretty fucked up things. There's a man in this town. He's the father of one of my friends. He's also a convicted child molester. And guess what? He talks about the Jesus, the Jesus, the Jesus. Kind of like when a junkie steals all your shit, but they still want you to do something for them, so they pretend like they believe in the Jesus, like Natalie Bollinger's entire family did. Now, as far as the kids go, the kids in that family did not do anything wrong. I'm not trying to take them to court. I'm trying to take the adults to court, the ones who made Natalie's life hell and who made my life hell and got away with it because they have boobs. Holy fucking shit. People are fucking dead. Over 20 people are fucking dead, including Tibor Hatay and Demetrius Shankling, because police wanted to cover up the crimes of their fellow officers. So yeah, thank goodness for whistleblowers. People are stupid. Plan accordingly.